Commanders Field holds a little more than 80,000, and they have come out in droves here in Landover, Maryland. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, set. Ready.
Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Ready. Get it. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
6-18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
93.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now is Daniels. Forced out to his left. This is swung out to Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Eckler now between the tackles. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Commanders 14, Saints nothing.
The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Carr. Dancing to his left. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Carr going to go on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. There he goes, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
from the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Kamara. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Carr. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara from 3 yards out. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin, 64 yards.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, but the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Second and 7 from the 20.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
694.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
29.
On play action, now Carr. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The score, Commanders 21, Saints 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Kamara up the middle. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Kill. That's up.
Now a play fake. Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 28-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Well, that's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He'd hit the sideline.
Go. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That is caught. Touchdown.
Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point try now for Patterson.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37.
Carr going to throw. Steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
down.
To throw, it's Carr.
Completes it to Perry.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Down. 180. What's up?
Throwing now is Carr. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit.
734. 637. That's up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Saints on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. Here's Carr to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. first chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half.
And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it in a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Stroud to throw it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Stroud off the play fake. He's going to look deep here for Ward.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep in the Minnesota territory. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Hey, south. Why, Tony?
As Stroud now to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Tyler Higbee from 13 yards out.
And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's Watson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Vikings! George Kittle, 65 yards.
And the Vikings have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
What maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
A give up the middle to Carter.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw, Watson.
He's got it complete to Thompson.
That'll give him 8 that time, and 3rd and 1 now. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Back now at Commanders Field.
It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now Stroud. He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's going to look deep here for Ward.
And this is caught.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
McCaffrey is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
Stroud looks to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like you did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter if they go left or right, the defense.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
That's caught, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So Deshaun Watson in the offense. Down by 12. A little under a minute 50 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
On the move past the 40. Look at the big fella go.
Touchdown, Vikings. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Commanders offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Here we go. Second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Hey, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. To throw, Watson. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake,
for
sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
South.
Play action on first down. And the catch is made down the right sideline. They get 28 out of that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a 31-yard play, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
He gets this one in Nakua. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a third-quarter lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Prater on to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Baker now. just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Taken at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Back to throw, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
He's got it, room to run. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Across midfield to the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. Working quickly here. He's got Watson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 3 quarters in the books from this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Oh, ready? Why, Tony? Puggy.
Throwing is Stroud. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas. Look the hot. 11.
Looking to throw. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Why, Tony?
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Mayfield will look to throw. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New set of downs for him from the 46. Mayfield to throw. Has his man, it's Swift. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing now. On target to Waddle. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got him, that's Swift. And he's brought down for a ball. To throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football, even from the best at every level. Nothing more to do but shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be right back your way.
Desperation time on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have taken the lead late. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 9. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He makes the catch. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Motioning the tight end now. Looking to throw it. And the Commanders get home. They drop him. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get a couple here, but it's going to set up a 3rd and long.
Hey, no more. Here we go. Let's go. Nike taxi.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
All right.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
All right. Look the hot. 11. Hey, south. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Why Tony? Ah, what's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ah, what's that? Buggy. Under. Hey, uno.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee.
Key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was.
And he's into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown Chargers. In motion, Reed. Out of the gun, Watson.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
They'll return this from the 10. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
11.
Throwing is Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
South. Why Tony? Buggy.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Quick hitting slant there. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Hey, uno more.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Stroud going to set up the throw. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
South.
On play action, Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Buggy. Hey,
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Commanders. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. So Kittle comes in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a third down and 4. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10.
Hey, uno more. Nike Texas. Hey.
Here's Stroud. Down the field, it's caught on the left sideline. And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield.
Look at hot.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Nike Texas.
At the 19-yard line.
McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This is caught at 2. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Here we go.
Stroud. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turned out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The open receiver is Dodson. Now 2nd and inches. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw is Watson. That's caught downfield. Stop.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down.
In motion is Ward. Now Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Here's Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Rolling to his right.
He'll complete this one to Watson.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23.
Stroud. And complete once again to Watson.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
This pass complete to Higgins. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Prater's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Kelly.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Ready?
They run up the gut with Kelly. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, go. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love.
He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
All right, go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
The 20.
He will have the first down and a bit more.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Calvin Ridley. 44 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The point after, good by Groupie.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Back now at Commanders Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And quickly they get to the line.
And Stroud now to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 43 yards.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Why, Tony?
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now.
I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle to Kelly.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Here we go. Opposite. Green.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts.
That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
Ready.
Love. That is caught. He's got room at the 30.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Again, this is Kelly. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Kelly on the counter. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Now Washington.
Down by 6. 54 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Oh, boy. Nike Texas.
Stroud.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete.
And he will be taken down.
Prater. Been around a long time. We'll get us started here. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, and he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He's going to test this secondary right away. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst-case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Stroud. To the left side in the hands of Watson. That one good for 13. Good for a Commander's first down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. And for a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Washington.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Catch made there by Watson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Not much to work with there. They'll get down to about the 22. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here's second and 9. about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Stroud. Can't get away, and he's lost the football. The Colts have got it. He's inside the 40. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. There's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A short one taken at the 10. Yeah. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. He'll look deep. Left sideline.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So, missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll check this down to the running back. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Washington.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And he kept up that run as he looked as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case,
it hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon. And the Colts will have great field position right around midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They go play action with Stafford. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And the Commanders will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
To throw is Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. The pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.